I need you to pick up the phone, pick up the phone, pick up. I need you to pick up the phone real quick. Right now, I need to talk to you because I can see what's going on. I can see it, I can feel it, I can smell it. I've been calculating the days, waiting for the time to even tell you this, okay? You're not clicking on this. There's no coincidences in life, period. You're connected, I'm connected. This is the message. I'm the vessel to deliver this to you. This is something that you need to hear right now. This is just confirmation city for you, okay? Because I haven't been on here in days, all right? Because you've been moving different lately. And it's not in a bad way. But it's in that way where you're done letting the world fucking play with you. Can I get a... Okay. Like, I see you building. It's like you're stacking your foundation right now. You're holding on to your boundaries right now. You're really just trying to protect your peace right now. But I also see you craving something real, something solid, something worthy of your time, energy, blood, sweat, and tears. Whether this is like a career path, a lover, a person, a friend, family member, an environment of peace, okay, a sanctuary. There's something you just crave real, okay? And if it's a person, you just want someone that's gonna pour back into you the way that you poured into other people for your whole entire life. And now so more the way that you pour back into yourself now. I feel like you're exponential with the way that you're treating yourself now. Better than ever. Okay? And listen, you're closer than you realize. I feel like you're closer than you realize. But before you step into that fully, there's just something that you need to see. Okay? That's why I had to call you. That's why I had to call you. That's why you had to pick up the phone right now. Okay? So lean in on this one. Okay? Because this might sting at first, but it's nothing that you already don't know. But hearing it from me is going to set you free. Check me out. Okay, here's the truth. You've been carrying patterns that aren't yours anymore. It's like life trains you to expect disappointment. You give, and somehow people still take from you without matching your energy. And you've been that person that everybody calls like Dr. Phil, Mrs. Phil, you know, about anything and everything. You've always had solutions. And it's like now, like even when people had shit to say, they just use you as a dumping ground. Just dump all their shit. And here you go having to fix everything or come up with a solution or just be that lending ear for that person. Like everyone calls you when they need fucking saving. Even if they didn't even see that they needed saving. But when it's your turn, complete silence. You had to be the one to pick yourself back up. From stand on 10 toes, put your crown back on every single time. Because you're not the person to want to dump on other people. You're the person that always stayed silent when you were going through shit. You didn't tell anybody what the fuck you were going through. You just figured it out all on your own. Yeah, you had some down days. Yeah, you walked through betrayal, heartbreak, being overlooked, underpaid, undervalued, you know, and you've cried behind closed doors. You know, you wiped your own fucking tears. And you picked yourself back up. Time and again. Over and over. And told nobody. You told nobody. And that cuts really deep. Okay? Still putting a smile on your face. Going to work or talking to people, conversing, whatever. going to places, doing things, just still adulting, you know, when you really didn't feel like it. And that's why you're so careful now. You're extremely careful now, okay? You're more calculated with your time now. You know, you're more calculated with your money. You're more calculated with your love. Ain't nothing wrong with that either. It's because you remember what it felt like to give everything and to be left empty. But I know you're tired of that shit. You're hella tired of it. And that's why you're at where you're at right now. Okay? You're tired of starting over. Whether it's a new job, whether it's a new house, apartment, whether it's a new friendship, whether it's, you know, dealing with a new issue. You're just tired of new, and you're tired of just the starting over part is the part that you're tired of investing in. Like you're tired of it. You're tired of investing into people, places, and things that don't last. And you're also just tired of, you know, proving your worth when your worth should have never been up for debate. That's the loop. That's the loop. That's the pain pattern. You know, it's like you've been running in circles. Just keep holding you down. Nothing so slow. So bullet. What was that? Jasmine Sullivan. I wanna go, but I keep coming back. You know what? That song that just came in, okay? You've been running in circles with it for years, maybe even lifetimes, honey. And I be getting songs, okay? I be getting a lot of songs. I should start writing them down, okay? Because the way my brain, what's in my brain, my mouth can't even catch up. I can't even be catching up sometimes. But here's the trap. Somewhere along the way, you started believing maybe you're the problem. You started believing that you were the problem. That maybe you love too hard. Maybe you dream too big. You know, give too much. And you started dimming your own light. You started watering yourself down. You know, holding your tongue, okay? Just so you wouldn't have an altercation or a conniption of some sort arise, or so that you wouldn't hear from people's mouths that you're too much for people who can even handle your bare motherfucking minimum. And I did a neck roll on that shit. Yes, I did. Because that's the lie. That's the fucking lie. That you're only safe if you shrink. That abundance only comes if you overwork. No, it don't. That's the lie. That love only stays if you overgive. Lie. That being your full self will somehow scare people away. Lie. Those are all lies. You know what we're going to call that? We're going to call that programming. That's that illusion that's been eating at you. I don't like bugs no more. Y'all hear about the bugs that's going around? Them kissing bugs has been killing people and all the things and whatever. Not killing people, but giving them Shangra. I don't even want to talk about it. Side note. That's the lie. That's the programming. That's the illusion that's been eating at you, and that's what I've been feeling, okay? And if you keep believing all of that, if you keep telling yourself that, you'll keep building foundations on sand instead of stone. Let me tell somebody, okay? You're going to keep attracting people who take instead of pour. You're going to keep questioning your own fucking magic when you shouldn't be. And I know all of us have been there, including myself. But let me tell you what's real. Okay? You've never been the motherfucking problem. Yes, you take accountability, I feel like, lately, and most of your life for all the shit that you've done. You probably even told people to their face how you felt, or you just been really strategic. Somehow it comes out though, you know what I'm saying? But the only problem is you forget how powerful you really are. That's the only problem. I think people forget who the fuck they're fucking with. Okay, so the shift happens. Let me tell you, the shift is gonna happen for you because I feel like you just closed out a cycle. And that's why I think I had to wait to deliver this message, because something was shutting, something was closing, but you still had unanswered questions or unanswered feelings, or you just had to close something out. You don't even realize how much you've grown. Sometimes you do, not all the time. Okay? It's like you've mastered your own mind. How you balance your emotions now. Ooh, I just seen, what was that? I know that wasn't a bug. I just seen a spirit or something go through. You're not reacting the same way that you used to, and that is major, okay? That's proof that the old version of you has died. The one that cried over betrayal, the one that broke under pressure, that version of you is gone. It's long gone. 12:22 on the clock. So now your higher self is asking you to play bigger, okay? To stop building only, for survival, and to start building for legacy, okay? To stop loving only halfway and start demanding the love that mirrors back to you, that mirrors back the way that you pour into other people. To stop questioning your purpose, okay? And just start living out loud. And I feel like that's where this transition is for you. It's like you're starting to either put things into place so you can start living out loud. So, this is your invitation right here. This is why you're here. This is why you're listening. Because you're feeling it. I know you are. You better click the subscribe button. This is your invitation to trust that curiosity you've been feeding, and you've been feeling probably, if you haven't been feeding it. Maybe pull towards astrology, synchronicities, dreams, imagination, all those late night questions about why you're here, because I know you got them, okay? And your purpose, that's not random. That's not random. That's your soul calling you to alignment. Okay, and here's the thing. You're not meant to carry everybody anymore. Nope, that ain't it. Nope. You're meant to walk with equals. Okay? Reciprocity, mutual respect. One hand washes the other. Mutual love, mutual vision. So if it's not pouring back into you the same way you're pouring into it, you're allowed to step back, okay? You're allowed to protect your peace and set those boundaries. So your higher self is messaging me, coming to you, saying, stop waiting for the perfect fucking time. There is no perfect time, okay? The perfect love, there is no perfect love. The perfect opportunity, there is no perfect opportunity, okay? You already have the tools. You already have the tools. You already have the lessons. You already have the wisdom. Say it with me now, okay? Everything you went through gave you the motherfucking keys. You have the keys to unlock the doors. You have them. They're just jingling. You have the keys. So hear me when I say this. It's your time, okay, to love without shrinking. To build wealth without an apology. To heal and still have fun. To to live in purpose without asking for permission. Okay? This is the season where your soul gets to be free. Like, do you feel that? And if you take this in, let this activate you today. You'll never go back to who you used to be after listening to this video today. Promise you that, because now this is going to be sitting in your head. So listen, I know that was a lot. Okay, I know that was a lot, but I had to say it. I had to get it out there because I can see what's on the other side. I'm a Pisces. I got to take from here to bring it down here. Okay? And I don't want you to miss anything by holding on to these old lies and this old version. You've already broken the cycle. And now it's time to live like it. Now you have to step into it. So sit with this. Replay this if you have to. Send it to a friend if they need to listen, because the shift is here, honey, and it's waiting on you. It's been waiting on you. What's the message? Oh, and I love you if nobody told you today.